Hey everybody, what is up? It's Zoe, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. I'm currently in my car. I'm about to go to work, but I need to film this because tomorrow's Friday and I need a video for Friday. So, I'm gonna preface this by saying that, Mom, if you are watching this, you should probably have Dad watch it with you. But I have been kind of like struggling with my mental health for a very long time, and so I figured when I moved out that I would go see a professional and get diagnosed. And so I did, and I got like technically three different diagnoses. I don't agree with 1 to 2 of them, but there is one that I do agree with. And I also kind of sort of needed it now because my apartment doesn't allow pets, and I needed an ESA letter for my cat so we could keep him. So it's kind of like a double whammy, but also I've always just been super curious on like what is actually wrong with me. Just because I know I'm not mentally normal and stable. And so I was like, yeah, let's go get diagnosed. So the process itself took 3 different appointments. My first one was in December before I actually moved out, but yeah, so that was just like an interview, and then the second one I had last month, and it was just like testing, like paper tests and like computer clicky tests. And then yesterday was my debrief session where he told me, yeah, you're fucked. Not really, but so, and then I know I'm like dragging on. I want to make this like kind of a decent video anyways, but I am dragging on. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that I was kind of super into like learning about mental health issues when I was like super young, and I was one of those girls who like self-diagnosed, which I know is not like the best, but it fit really well. And I was like almost there. I almost self-diagnosed myself accurately. I was just like one little thing off. So now that I've rambled on for like 3 minutes now, I have been diagnosed with cyclothymia, which, if you do not know, that is basically like 1 step less severe than bipolar disorder. Because there's bipolar 1, which is like the really intense mood swings and prolonged periods of like mania and depression. There's bipolar 2, which is, you get hypomanic, so you're not like quite as manic with psychotic features as like bipolar 1, but you still get like super manic and then super depressed. Cyclothymia is 1 step under that, where I get the mood swings like really bad, but they don't last as long and they're not quite as severe. That I agree with, and for a long time I was kind of thinking I was bipolar 2, so like I was close enough in my brain. But so I have cyclothymia, which, like I said, I kind of figured I had some form of not great mental disorder, but at least it's that one. I could have had like other ones, which would have sucked, but yeah. And then the other diagnoses he gave me, I don't necessarily agree with. He told me that he suspects I have ADHD, which I think is dumb, because he immediately followed it with, but you have a really good like attention span, like you're great at attention, you just have bad impulse control. And I'm like, okay. And then I have like severely high social anxiety, which I do, don't get me wrong, I do have social anxiety, but it's not, I don't think that that's the right diagnosis. I have kind of, ever since I like started actually like knowing what it was, I've almost suspected that I might have autism, but And it's kind of like a running joke that if somebody, like, doctors are so quick to diagnose girls with, like, personality disorders before they diagnose them with autism. So I am currently in the process of seeking a second opinion because I don't think I have ADHD, guys. Like, I don't feel like that's accurate. I don't have, and I'm only ever hyperactive when I'm, like, in my hypomania states. So I'm not super, like, I don't think I have ADHD. I think I'm autistic, but we shall find out sometime in the future. But for now, that is, yeah, cyclothymia. We love it. And then, yeah, social anxiety, but I don't really want to, like, harp on that one too much, just because it's, like, you know, that could be a variety of different comorbidities with whatever else I have. He said if I didn't have, like, anything lasting, like, if my hypomania states, like, don't last longer than a day, he was gonna give me major depressive disorder, which also, like, fair, but because usually when I'm hypomanic, it lasts, like, 2 to 3 days. He said that that's the defining difference between major depressive disorder and then cyclothymia. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know that I have finally been officially diagnosed with something. I'm not just a hormonal mess. Well, I am, but now we know why. Now we know what it is. He suggested mostly just therapy, which I don't want to do. I've tried therapy. Oh, there you go. Surprise, Mom. I did go to therapy, like, twice, like 2 years ago. Didn't really like it. It wasn't great. I think it was just the therapist, though, but I didn't like it. And then he's like, and we could, like, hook you up with anxiety meds, but I can't prescribe them. I'd have to refer you to a psychiatrist. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want to take meds, because I really don't. I kind of just wanted to get tested to know, and then just go on with my day, you know? I didn't really want to, like, take meds, because I'm tired of taking meds. Like, pills scare me more than anything. I hate taking pills, because I'm like, that's gonna fuck up my kidneys, it's gonna fuck up my stomach, it's gonna fuck up something, so I don't take pills. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I have cyclothymia, and supposedly I have ADHD, but I'm really attentive and have high social anxiety. I think it's autism, but anyways, I think that is everything today. Thank you all so much for watching, and supporting me in this endeavor that I have achieved. I am seeking out a second opinion, so there will probably be an update video later on, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys, so adios.